So guys, right now Bitcoin is pumping, altcoins are pumping, the US presidential election is taking place. Right now Trump is in the lead over Kamala Harris, which is bullish for crypto. Today I want to talk about exactly what could be taking place in the crypto markets, why this could be a huge fake out in the crypto markets, and what you need to know moving into these events and the price action around Bitcoin and altcoins. Other than that though, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey since 2023, keeping you guys updated on the markets, showing you guys my wins, my losses, and overall just keeping you guys updated on what's going on so you guys can capitalize on the events that are currently taking place. Right now, everything is pumping up quite nicely. Trump is in the lead, which is super bullish for crypto, but I want to talk about exactly how this could be a fake out and why everyone is talking about, what is taking place. But overall, guys, let's go and jump into it. So guys, like I said, Bitcoin is pumping, currently sitting at around 71,181 until we reclaim that 72, 73,000 region or even break all-time highs. We aren't going to be seeing any drastic moves in the market. Overall, we've been following the price action since mid-August, and overall we're on the verge of crazy gains. But Justin Pinnett made a great post talking about the sentiment in the markets and overall, what everyone's talking about. He says one thing that makes the US presidential election unique with regards to markets is that it's the first one in decades where the US 10-year trend is up. This tweet won't reach many people because it isn't a sexy thing to talk about, and we'll get into it why. But this alone could make things very interesting in the coming weeks, especially considering the price action since July, guys. And it's pretty much, this, trade action, sideways trade action, consolidation that we've been seeing since, August, July, that August and July region. If this breaks out, stocks and crypto could get spooked. The bottom line is don't get bullish on Bitcoin until it gives you a reason to. And trading into all-time highs is not a valid reason. So guys, overall right now, while everything is getting super bullish with Trump leading the US election, altcoins pumping quite nicely, Bitcoin pumping as well. At the end of the day, until we reclaim specific zones, and even then we need to keep up with the price action around Bitcoin, what's fueling that price action, and then also keep up with the huge events like the FOMC meeting that is going to be happening after all these huge events with the presidential election. But overall, guys, this is a time when to really hone in on the markets and keep up to date with what's going on, just because the markets could be pumping up and then having a fake out and dipping down. I saw a great post from Jesse Cohen. He says Amazon Bezos sells 213.8 million shares of Amazon, guys. So usually when big players start to sell their shares, they're getting ready for something huge. And whenever I start to see big players like this sell shares and get money on the sidelines, get that dust to start playing around just in case everything starts to move, this is whenever I start to consider what's going to be taking place in the markets. And at the end of the day, big players know exactly what's going to be happening in the total markets, like Jeff Bezos, like Warren Buffett, like huge people in the markets, and overall just in the US economy and stuff like that. But overall, when you see signs like this, guys, this is another sign that we could be seeing a drastic move for stocks and crypto. Overall though, we are seeing some bullish sentiment. Kaleo pretty much has been giving his sentiment since November, since August, and he's been pushing it in through all the way to November. He says the game plan this year has been range through the election, rip after, up only season starts soon. And then he goes on to say today, range through the election, rip after. But guys, that rip after, exactly how long is it going to take? Of course, we're going to be ranging in sideways consolidating in this specific time period until we have proper sentiment around who is the next US president, and also multiple other events like the FOMC meeting. But overall, guys, this is where you got to start to be bullish but also skeptical about what is going to be taking place. Right now, Polymarket is forecasting that Trump has it in the bag. He overall hit around 72.3%, which was a new high for pretty much the percentage of the forecast on this US presidential election. But overall, guys, you need to be skeptical when everyone is getting super bullish. That's why I made this YouTube channel, to keep you guys updated and keep you guys with the real events and just give my real sentiment about what's going on. ILO talks about exactly his sentiment. He says, position long on Trump, Sol, AI and memes. AI and memes, guys. We've been preaching that on this YouTube channel. Overall, I hope you're invested in the AI sector and the meme sector. But overall, he says, the prediction market's showing a clear Trump win. Since 1980, prediction markets have correctly predicted the winner in 10 out of the 11 presidential elections, excluding 2016. I will simply lose money if I'm wrong. So guys, everyone kind of has the same sentiment about what's currently going on, especially if we look at the US presidential numbers that are currently taking place in real time right now. I'll put a timestamp. It's like 8:01 p.m. November 5th. Currently, Trump is above Harris, currently sitting at 101 electoral college votes. Harris sitting at 71, 270 required to win. Overall, guys, we are looking Republican for the United States, which is bullish for crypto. But guys, we need to let everything take place before we just go in and start saying, you know, it's in the bag. Overall, it looks like it's in the bag though. But guys, there's a whole bunch of news coming around the US presidential election. A whole bunch of FUD, you know, about what's currently going on. As I guess like in terms of fraud and a different speculation about what's going on at the polls, and then different perspectives on what's currently taking place. But guys, the biggest thing right now is if we look at the crypto markets, everything is pumping. Meme coins are pumping. AI coins, artificial intelligence coins are pumping quite nicely for the 24-hour chart. Don't look at the 7-day. Everything is still down, of course, for the 7-day. But for the 24-hour chart on both meme and AI, guys, we are up significantly. Even my portfolio, if I look at it for the 24-hour chart, everything is pumping quite nicely. And this is where you need to start, you know, having an understanding of what's fueling this rally, exactly the news events that are going to have an effect on the market and the price action that you need to be keeping up with. I want to be real with y'all, guys. I want to overall get, you know, in front of y'all and let you know exactly what you need to be thinking. And the fact that everyone is getting super bullish, of course, we're on the verge of crazy gains. Of course, alt season is about to start. But whenever all this starts to happen and, you know, that greed starts to push up, you really need to consider exactly the next steps that are going to be happening in the crypto markets, especially with what's fueling the rally. At the end of the day, right now, price action around Bitcoin is looking quite nicely if we look at it, sitting at around 71,000. But until we reclaim, you know, previous regions, especially all-time highs, and even then, like Justin Bennett says, one thing that, you know, is big about this, you know, U.S. presidential election and these events that are taking place and the huge upside with Bitcoin, he says, don't get bullish on Bitcoin until it gives you a reason to, and trading into all-time highs is not a valid reason. So even if we reclaim specific reasons, guys, we need to keep up with what's fueling that rally, the price action around Bitcoin, and then more events like the FOMC meeting that will let us know exactly what is taking place. Overall, you know, like how I said, big players right now are selling, you know, shares of their company. Jeff Bezos sells over $213.8 million worth of shares. So guys, big players usually get ready before we see drastic effects in the crypto markets. And like Justin Bennett says, based off of, you know, currently what we're seeing with that US 10-year trend, it's currently up. And this alone could make things very interesting in the coming weeks, especially considering the price action since July. If this breaks out, stocks and crypto could get spooked. And this is where you have to come to your own conclusion. Kaleo says that, you know, we're going to range through the election and then rip afterwards. This is kind of the same sentiment from multiple influencers and calls right now, just because right now everything is, you know, shaky ground and they're waiting for more information to come out. ILO is another person that's positioned long on Trump, Sol, AI and memes. AI and memes, oh yeah, every day. But overall, everyone is pricing in a Trump win. The U.S. election has a whole bunch of news events currently going on, but tomorrow we'll have a better understanding of currently, you know, who's leading the race. And then on top of that, we still need to give it a few days, guys, because that's currently how it happens around the U.S. presidential election. It doesn't just happen in one quick day. We usually takes a few days to get all those numbers together and figure out who's winning. Overall, the crypto markets are pumping quite nicely. I'm really focusing on the meme sector and the AI sector, guys, because that's what I've been preaching on this YouTube channel. They have been the top performing sectors in the 2024 crypto bull cycle. But overall, guys, don't let these pumps, you know, get you all tripped up. People are probably FOMOing into the market right now thinking that, oh crap, we're going to be hitting into Valhalla in the next few hours, when in reality, guys, we have big events that are going to be happening with the FOMC meeting, figuring out who is the U.S. presidential election, and don't let all these gains that you're seeing on the daily fool you and make you FOMO in. Overall, the U.S. presidential election is taking place. Trump is in the lead as of right now, but only time will tell. But guys, that is currently what's taking place in the crypto markets. Price action around Bitcoin is pumping. Altcoins are pumping. Right now, with what we have been seeing with specific trends and specific indicators, we could be seeing some spooky times for crypto and stocks. Right now, we've been seeing big players liquidate some stocks, and right now they're having money on the sidelines, and usually when that happens, they're getting ready for something really big. The sentiment around coals and influencers is the same. Trade action is going to be chopping sideways until after the election, and big events like the FOMC meeting, Fed cuts. From there, we'll have a proper understanding of where we're going to be shooting up. But guys, right now, do not let this huge pump get you all FOMO'd in, running into the market. Wait for validation. Wait for proper specific events so that you can have an understanding of what's currently going on and you don't get shreked like a lot of newbies in the market. But overall, I'll keep you guys updated on the specific events that are currently taking place in the macro events with altcoins as well as with Bitcoin. Overall, if you're new to my channel, go and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey, showing you guys my wins, my losses, keeping you guys updated on the markets, as well as showing you guys how you can be profitable in the crypto markets. Overall, just trying to show you guys, the specific things you need to focus on. There's a lot of FUD information currently going on in the markets, and right now the biggest thing is keeping up with that price action around Bitcoin, seeing how these events are going to be taking place with the presidential election and the FOMC meeting, and not letting all this pump and FOMO get to you. At the end of the day, I'll keep you guys updated. Go ahead and check out the rest of my content. Drop me a like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate all the support you guys are showing me on this YouTube channel. Also, go follow me on X. I'm trying to get monetized on my X account as well as this YouTube channel. So overall, just drop me a comment, like, subscribe, let me know your perspective as well as what you guys think of my content. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and hopefully I see you tomorrow. And hopefully Trump is president and our bags, altcoins, are ripping to Valhalla. But only time will tell. Peace.